Days live for Limb Loss Awareness Month, day 17. So another question I receive a lot from my patients and also from people in the community is, how long does it take to learn how to use and walk with a prosthesis? That is a huge question, but here's my umbrella approach. The textbook is this. If you have someone who has one below the knee amputation, so meaning they are missing a part of their limb that is below the knee, on average, it takes between 8 to 12 physical therapy visits in order for them to use their leg. We'll see our patients typically 2 times a week, sometimes if we're lucky 3, but usually it's 2 times a week. So that's anywhere from 1 to 2 months. That's from one leg missing below the knee. Now, if it's someone with an above the knee amputation, it takes anywhere from 12 to 20 physical therapy visits. So again, if you do the average, it's anywhere from 6 weeks to 10 weeks of therapy, okay? And this is not including, guys, the original therapy that the person receives before they are issued their prosthesis. This is just the part that they use, just the therapy that they receive when they receive their prosthesis, okay? Let's talk a little bit about bilateral. So these are people who are missing a piece or a part of both of their legs. These folks require anywhere between 24 to 48 physical therapy visits. That's anywhere from 3 to 6 months, depending on how high their amputations go. Now, guys, these are textbook perfect answers, meaning if the person has had no complications and they were in good, pristine health prior to their amputation, and they're receiving consistent one-on-one physical therapy from a physical therapist amputee specialist, these are the numbers, but this is usually not the case, okay? Oftentimes, many of my amputees will not receive physical therapy services at all until sometimes years after their amputation because they simply don't have access to specialists. Or sometimes they're working with physical therapists who aren't necessarily specialized and trained in this area, so it takes longer. Or what usually happens, even with many of my patients, is a person's limb will start to change as they become more active. So when they start working with me in physical therapy, their limb volume starts to change, which changes the fit of their socket, which means they have to go back to their prosthetist, get adjustments made, and then come back to see me. And then sometimes they can also have complications from some of their underlying disease pathologies. If some of them have diabetes that's not well controlled, or if they have blood pressure that's not well controlled, this can also stall the progress of their therapy. So those are the cookie cutter answers, but in reality, it can take months and sometimes up to years to learn how to use these prosthetic devices efficiently. There are a few folks out there who are fortunate and they have access to the therapy and they were in good health and they pick it up fairly quickly. And within a year, they're walking and sometimes even running. So I'm curious, guys, how long did it take you to become independent with your prosthetic devices? Go ahead and put it in the comments section below so people can learn. I just want to take this time to wish all of you and your families a very happy and blessed Easter. This is 30 Days Live for Limb Loss Awareness Month, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.